The girl deliberately put on mature makeup and, while her mother was away, slipped on a dress and lay down next to her father. She moved closer to her adoptive father, and her blunt words instantly sobered him up. He scolded her, telling her she shouldn't say such things. But the girl still didn't realize what she'd done wrong, so he angrily sent her back to her room. Although his adopted daughter looked like a 9-year-old girl on the outside, she was actually in her 30s. Previous adoptive fathers had rejected her advances before, and their entire families paid the price for it. The couple had been the ones to seek out adopting this girl in the first place. It all started when the man's wife went into labor with their third child, but something went terribly wrong just before she entered the operating room. Although she survived, the baby never made it into this world. After that, the woman was haunted by nightmares that left her exhausted and pale. She would zone out even while driving, nearly getting into accidents. Despite already having a happy family, she wanted to change her situation, so she suggested to her husband that they adopt a child, someone she could pour all her love into. The very next day, they visited an orphanage, which would become the starting point of all the tragedy to come, as someone was already quietly watching the couple. There were plenty of lively, adorable orphans there, but the man found himself drawn to the sound of singing. He followed it upstairs, where he met a girl named Esther. They hit it off right away. Soon after, his wife and the orphanage director came looking for him, but the director's expression turned complicated when she saw Esther. The couple really connected with Esther. They felt she was special, different from other children, so they decided to adopt her. The director told them Esther had been adopted once before, but unfortunately, a fire had broken out at her previous home. Esther was the only one who barely made it out alive, leaving her an orphan once again. Hearing about her tragic past only made them more determined to take her in. Eventually, the couple brought Esther home. To greet her new deaf younger sister, Esther even learned some sign language. But her older brother wasn't exactly thrilled about his new sibling. He noticed how their parents fussed over her and showered her with gifts, making him feel like he was the adopted one. Meanwhile, Esther's eyes seemed to carry a hint of smugness. That night, Esther used the excuse of being scared of thunder to slip into bed next to her stepfather. Every day before school, she would put on her wristbands and a ribbon choker, dressing in an oddly old-fashioned style. On her first day, she was mocked by her classmates, but with just one look, Esther silenced them all. Still, her strange appearance made her a target for bullying. Even when her classmates threw her books everywhere, she didn't say a word. But the moment a girl touched her choker, she immediately started screaming.